Alright guys, Carlton Flowers here, the Crypto Pro, and I have an update on BTC on this chart that I have got to share. Because let me tell you what, you cannot make this stuff up. This is amazing. I got to show you some of the clues that the fib circles are giving me that I just constructed in the last few days, and one that I just constructed a couple days ago. So let's start off with this channel here that starts out in the date range of July 10th and ends on July the 16th. I chose that range because it seems like the end of this movement was right here in this area at the end of this big dive, and then we had another little correction and started up with this next channel. So that's how I got these blue fib circles. But notice what we see. We had the capitulation here on the micro level, right there on the one line, and then we propagated where we had this big dive up and down that occurred here at the 1.618. All right, so we crawled up and around this line, we dove down and went right back up to the 1.618, and then it took off and started to sail out this direction. So I made another set of circles. There was nothing really significant here, slightly moving up after we hit the 2.618 line. And then we started in this weird little thin channel on low trading volume. So I drew this channel here, and this allowed me to set a second set of circles up because we had a pivot point from here to here. So let me draw on the screen and show you how I do this. So previously we had this channel that took us down somewhere around, to this point, and then we pivot and we moved up into this new movement here. So whenever you move, I can close out this previous channel and put a fib analysis on it. So when we turned right around and pivoted again and went into this short trading channel, I was able to set up new circles that takes into account this range right here. Okay, so let's get rid of that, undo, clear everything so I can look at the dates. Let's turn off draw, and on the new fib circles we are going from July 17th up to July the 21st, and this gives us the light orange rings. Now look what happens here with these light orange rings. This is crazy. When we got to this point, we pivoted, we jumped down to the bottom of this channel, and then we come up, we bounce off the top of the channel, we go down, and then we hit the blue line, we crawl up the line, and we had that pump yesterday. And I predicted, I did not want to say anything, but I said as soon as we finish this pump, if we move off of that blue line, that pump is done. Sure enough, it was finished. Now, look at this shocking movement here. As soon as we go straight out from the blue line, what do we hit? What do we hit? None other than the 3.618 on the orange fib. We dropped straight down on the 3.618. And so here we go. We're going to start to move outward. Look at that stochastic. We already peaked out. We were above the top level of the stochastic. We are overbought. And so now we're headed down. And this is, of course, on the micro range. This is a very micro level with the 1 hour candles. And so we should be, let's turn draw back on. What is going to happen at this point? Well, what I think that we'll probably see is a continued correction. We had that nice little sell-off there. I'm not convinced that there's any type of support that will tell us that we are going to continue upward in this range. I'm looking for us to head towards the next 4.236 line on the orange, or heading all the way out here to the next blue fib circle line. That's in the micro. So let's zoom back out, turn draw off, and just kind of look at the overall to see where we are and what these circles are telling us. And then again, we have this